Punjab Kings versus Mumbai Indians is what we are going to witness tonight. If you're thinking to make your fantasy team, then we have with us Baba Shishnanda from Fantasy Gully. I'm Arun Singh. We're discussing these two teams today. Now, one thing common in both these teams is their inconsistency. Baba Shish, what do you have to say about that?
Well, however, that is, remember, Arun, viewers will remember that the last time these two played in an IPL fixture, it ended in a double super over. So, I mean, if you're looking for entertainment, I guess these two sides will get you that.
Of course. Now let's talk about how we've been going on with multiple keepers, and we've also chosen KL Rahul there. What about Quinton de Kock?
Well, I mean, KL Rahul has just shown you that why he should be in every other fantasy team so far. But when you talk about someone like Quinton de Kock, and especially with the form that he started up with, you can be unsure that if you really want him in your fantasy 11. But having said that, Quinton de Kock has been magnificent against Punjab altogether. He's got a great record altogether, and that record exactly is he's got about 293 runs in 8 matches. That is 450s and just 2 single-digit scores. That in itself gives you the confidence. And whenever he's batted against Punjab, he gets you more than on an average of 47 plus fantasy points. And if you just look at his scores that I was just talking about, those 450s, now they tell you a lot.
Okay, moving ahead, your top risky fantasy picks.
Arun, there are quite a lot in this game. You got to just understand the amount of power that is there in both of these sides. And that's why someone like a Shah Rukh Khan, which we really haven't heard a lot in this tournament. He's got like one odd knock here and there, but he's someone that you need to watch out for. Comes in with a Fantasy Gully rating of 7.5, but you got to understand that these are early days. Once he stacks up these numbers, the Fantasy Gully rating will keep going higher up. Murugan Ashwin is another such bowler. Talking about leg spinners for Punjab Kings, they're having a trouble with that. But if they persist with Murugan Ashwin, he's one player who can give you a higher variance, say about 3-4 wickets in one game. That's why he's also a high risky pick. Talking about Ishan Kishan, now he has probably one of the lowest strike rates in that Mumbai batting order right now. He's just struggling for his form slightly. But yeah, if you just show faith, and if Mumbai shows faith in Ishan Kishan, and if he gets time, he's going to get you points for sure. And last but never the least, Hardik Pandya. Well, he's the best power hitter in the world, and you're just hoping that he gets about 30-40 balls and he just puts everything to the boundary.
Just how swiftly you're playing with the ball. Let's swiftly move to the next point, which is top fantasy picks for this game.
Well, as I said, KL Rahul picks himself up. I mean, I'm pretty sure if KL Rahul plays fantasy, he would probably keep himself as captain for this game. But yeah, it comes in with a 9.8 Fantasy Gully rating. Average points in the last 10 games, even with that couple of slump, is about 59. That just keeps him right up there. Followed by Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma and Suryakumar Yadav, both of these guys that we have picked. And we're just expecting that they are yet to play a breakthrough knock. When I say breakthrough, it's not a good-looking 50. It's a hammering 70. It's a spectacular 80. And let's just hope that comes in this game. And then there is, of course, Jasprit Bumrah. I'll tell you what, that we are yet to witness the best of Bumrah. And when he does so, then that is going to be spectacular. And of course, you cannot leave the big man, the universe boss, Chris Gayle. Fantasy Gully rating of 8.2 again, average fantasy points of 54. If Gayle gets going, Punjab gets going, everyone gets going.
Now let's talk about Boom Boom Bumrah here. He was in your risky list last time. I mean, you had chosen him as a risky player, but this time he's amongst the top fantasy picks. Why this change of heart?
Well, it's not a change of heart, really. We got to look at some data, certainly. And the data suggests that every time Jasprit Bumrah in the last season that he's gone a little bit off color, it's almost like he almost punishes himself and he comes back with a lot of intensity. I'll give you a couple of examples. In the last season, he probably went for none for 28, none for 38. You know what he came back with? 2 for 26, 3 for 14. These were the returns that Bumrah gives you once he goes for a little bit of runs. In this season so far, I won't say that he's been off color. It's just that the amount of wickets that he's been picking, that's on the lowest side. And that can change because Bumrah is been brilliant against the Punjab top order. He's got, he hasn't dismissed Chris Gale, but he's kept him quiet. He's dismissed Mayank Agarwal 3 times. That is a matchup that you should be looking ahead to. And of course, KL Rahul a couple of times as well.
Well, that will come to the end of this video. But if you want more tips, you can go to ndtv.com/IPL, or you can go to fantasygully.com and then download the app, and you can have best of the fantasy tips. That is Babashish Nanda guiding us to form our fantasy team. I'm Arun Singh with this. It's at the end of this video. Goodbye.